These are 10 highly guarded Texas neighborhoods absorbing a large exodus of California billionaires. State tax codes pushed the ultra-wealthy out of Silicon Valley, and they needed a new sanctuary offering privacy, acreage, and zero state income tax. The resulting migration rebuilt quiet Texas suburbs into fortresses of extreme wealth by 2026. Tech founders and entertainment moguls traded Pacific Ocean views for private golf courses. We are counting down the 10 most exclusive enclaves absorbing this coastal wealth, starting with a Dallas suburb blending small-town quiet with custom-built estates. Coming in at number 10 is Colleyville, a secluded suburb situated directly between Dallas and Fort Worth. Coastal executives arriving here prioritized space over dense urban living, so developers carved out enormous lots for custom-built mansions. Buyers escaping cramped California plots find acres of buildable land, and that pushed local real estate prices upward as demand outpaced available acreage. This quiet town avoided heavy commercialization, preserving a purely residential atmosphere guarded by private security patrols. A typical new arrival from San Francisco easily secures a 10,000 square foot estate for a fraction of Silicon Valley prices, dropping millions in cash without hesitation. Strict zoning laws prevent busy retail centers from creeping into these neighborhoods, allowing wealthy families to establish compound-style living arrangements insulated from the surrounding metropolitan sprawl. Number 9 takes us south to Barton Creek, positioned just outside downtown Austin. Tech billionaires require proximity to corporate headquarters, but they refuse to sacrifice personal privacy, which meant this hilly terrain became their primary target. Dense tree lines obscure sprawling estates from public view, while strict gated entrances track every vehicle attempting access. An elite country club anchors the community, serving as the central networking hub for transplanted California venture capitalists. As Austin cemented its status as a major tech center by 2026, executives flooded this specific zip code. They purchased older homes just to tear them down, erecting modern glass fortresses in their place. This aggressive buying strategy eliminated available inventory almost overnight, driving property valuations upward. Nature trails and private creeks intersect the properties, mimicking the outdoor lifestyle wealthy buyers previously enjoyed on the West Coast. Landing at number 8 is River Oaks, the traditional center of Houston real estate. Old oil money established this neighborhood nearly a century ago, but a fresh wave of coastal wealth recently disrupted the established social order. California buyers arrived with heavy liquid capital, and that forced a rapid modernization of these legacy estates. Historic mansions routinely trade hands off-market, entirely bypassing public listing services. High-profile residents grew up near these oak-lined streets, establishing an enduring cultural cachet. New tech arrivals demand properties matching this exact prestige, so they eagerly outbid local buyers for prime lots, shifting the market completely. The River Oaks Country Club stands as the ultimate barrier to entry, requiring rigorous vetting for new members. A sudden influx of out-of-state billionaires changed the local power structure, forcing longtime residents to adapt as enormous new mansions replace older architecture block by block. Taking the 7th spot is Southlake, a community specifically engineered for affluent families. Most relocating billionaires bring children, which meant finding top-tier public school systems became a non-negotiable requirement. Southlake delivers exactly that, consistently ranking among the highest-performing academic districts in the country. This educational prestige acts as a magnet for wealthy coastal parents. Estates here easily command $14 million, featuring private tennis courts and indoor basketball facilities. The community centers around Southlake Town Square, an open-air luxury retail district mirroring Beverly Hills. When California executives realize they can secure an entire compound for the price of a modest Los Angeles home, they buy immediately, causing inventory to vanish overnight. Fierce competition created a cutthroat housing market where cash offers double the asking price simply to guarantee placement in the desired school zone. Number 6 brings us to Frisco, frequently labeled by developers as the new Texas. Corporate relocations drove the initial boom, but the arrival of specialized tech firms accelerated the wealth concentration. Thousands of buyers abandoning Los Angeles rushed into Collin County, expecting immediate access to premium infrastructure. Frisco answered this demand by constructing entirely new luxury enclaves from scratch. The sheer volume of new money overwhelmed the local market, driving property values up at an aggressive rate. West Coast billionaires view these estates as bargains, purchasing multiple properties at once, keeping one as a primary residence while using others as secure investments. Safe streets and pristine corporate parks surround the residential zones. Local government operates almost like an independent corporate state, catering exclusively to the lifestyle demands of its ultra-rich transplants. Reaching the halfway point at number 5, we enter Preston Hollow, known locally as Billionaire Row. Mark Cuban and former President George W. Bush anchor this highly exclusive Dallas neighborhood. Finding unbroken land near a major city center is nearly impossible, so Preston Hollow commands extraordinary premiums for its large lots. The scale of these properties allows owners to construct private security perimeters, completely isolating their homes from street view. Wealthy Californians obsessed with personal safety find this layout perfect. They install military-grade surveillance systems and hire private details to patrol the boundaries. Mature trees provide a natural canopy over winding roads, effectively hiding the modern compounds sitting just beyond the iron gates. Because the land parcels are so large, neighbors rarely see each other, making absolute privacy the ultimate luxury. Number 4 is Highland Park, frequently compared to Beverly Hills for its concentrated wealth and manicured aesthetics. This enclave operates its own town government and police force, entirely separate from the city of Dallas surrounding it. California billionaires aggressively target this specific setup because it guarantees rapid emergency response times and flawless municipal maintenance. $40 million estates sit securely behind towering oak trees. The resulting clash of old and new money fundamentally altered the local real estate market. Coastal buyers routinely purchase historic homes, demolish them, and construct sprawling modern facilities equipped with subterranean garages. Local authorities strictly police the borders of this independent town, ensuring a heavily controlled environment. For a tech founder fleeing state income taxes, Highland Park offers the exact visual prestige of a prime Los Angeles zip code with infinitely better security. Taking the third position is Cordillera Ranch in Boerne, a sprawling resort community northwest of San Antonio. Stealth wealth dominates this region entirely. Ultra-rich buyers exhausted by public attention retreat here for extreme isolation, trading city skylines for private rivers and equestrian trails. The property features a signature golf course alongside private airstrips, which means billionaires can fly directly into the community without ever using a public airport. This infrastructure specifically caters to individuals requiring maximum security and zero public visibility. Wide open spaces remind Californians of the natural beauty they left behind, minus the heavy regulatory burden. A single property here might span dozens of acres, allowing owners to build multi-structure family compounds. Large distances from major urban centers act as a natural barrier against unwanted attention, making it the perfect hideout for founders looking to completely disappear. Just missing the top spot at number 2 is Westlake, home to the heavily fortified Vaquero Club. This tiny municipality functions as a hidden fortress for professional athletes and corporate titans. Dallas Cowboys owner Jerry Jones and golf champion Jordan Spieth maintain residences behind these walls. The internal golf community strictly limits membership, turning access into a highly coveted status symbol among the newly arrived California elite. Homes consistently clear the $15 million mark, featuring architectural designs that rival 5-star resorts. Security forces monitor every access point continuously, ensuring paparazzi and fans cannot breach the perimeter. Tech executives flocking here appreciate the strict non-disclosure culture maintained by the residents. Everyone inside the gates possesses extreme wealth, so nobody bothers their high-profile neighbors, ensuring private borders protect personal assets from outside scrutiny. Securing the number 1 spot is Westlake Hills, universally recognized as the new Silicon Hills of Austin. Numerous tech executives chose this specific waterfront enclave as their new base of operations. The terrain features dramatic hilltop views overlooking Lake Austin, perfectly mimicking the expensive coastal elevations of Northern California. Billionaires construct private boat docks along the water, securing direct access to the lake without passing through public marinas. This geographic advantage triggered a real estate frenzy, completely wiping out available inventory and pushing property values to heights previously unseen by 2026. Westlake Hills operates as an independent municipality, allowing residents to maintain tight control over local zoning and property taxes. For a California billionaire demanding a zero-tax state, beautiful topography, and immediate access to a booming tech sector, this exact neighborhood represents the premium American sanctuary. The widespread migration of California billionaires fundamentally rewired the Texas real estate market. These 10 enclaves absorbed billions in sudden wealth, transforming quiet suburbs into fortified luxury compounds. Escaping state income taxes drove the initial move, but the unmatched privacy and sprawling acreage keep the ultra-rich securely planted in the Lone Star State. If you enjoyed this breakdown of America's shifting wealth, subscribe for more examinations into the hidden movements of the highest earners.